Sally, and my dad was a bit of a drinker, and one night he picked up Sally, while he's had a drink, and the dog bit him on the nose. And the next day I couldn't find Sally, and Dad told me she's run away, and I spent the whole day, I was about 7 I reckon, looking for our dog. We lived up in Appleton, up in the block, Hill National Park, and then I walked into the kitchen and my mum was to my dad, "You have to tell those kids what happened." It turned out my dad had taken a spade to the dog's head and killed her.
This is a terribly sad story. I was about 4. My younger sister was probably about maybe 2 months old, and my older sister was at school. So early in the morning, my mother gets a phone call from school to say that my older sister has forgotten her lunch. So my poor harassed mother bundled my baby sister and I in the car, made my sister's lunch, and then in the car on the way to school, I was hungry because I hadn't had breakfast. So I ate my sister's lunch. So my mother arrived at school with 2 small children and no lunch. And I have no recollection of what happened after that. I suspect she was quite upset.
And how many kids did your mum have?
I was the 10th of 11, so she'd made a lot of lunches, but obviously it was one short.
When I was 6 years old, my mom's brother got married, and I was asked to be the bridesmaid. And I also had a loose tooth, so I wanted to pull my tooth, but my mom said no, not before the wedding, because I can't have a full tooth. And I kept on wiggling the tooth, and eventually it got really loose. So I went to our next door neighbour, and she was a nurse, and she was this big lady that was all lovey and like all snoogly, and so I went to her, and before I could tell her no, don't pull my tooth, she decided, I'll pull your tooth. So she pulled my tooth, and I realised what I did, and then I went home, and I tried to stick my tooth back in my mouth with sticky tape. So,
And your mum noticed?
and yes, my mom did notice. So that was it. I wasn't allowed to smile or laugh or anything at the wedding. All dressed up, and yeah, she was really angry.
I think of the most embarrassing thing that I ever felt, like just the feeling of pure embarrassment, was when I was 6 years old. So I'd been doing karate since I was 4 years old. So I've been at this dojo for about 2 years. And in karate, there's a lot of ethics on respect and honor and discipline. So basically one of the unsaid rules, which it was said sometimes, our sensei would get pretty annoyed if people went to the bathroom during class, because he thought you should, go before class and be respectful and not interrupt. And I was always a really good student, so I really had to go to the bathroom. I was about 6 years old. About 20 minutes into class, it was a 1 hour class, I started to need to go to the bathroom. The whole class, I just didn't want to ask him, I didn't want to interrupt him, I didn't want to be rude. And then it got to the end when we're bowing out. So this is literally the last minute of class. We all line up, bow to the sensei, and I peed myself all over the ground in the gym. And I was so stressed and embarrassed, and I just ran out. And yeah, it was probably the worst embarrassment I've ever felt. And my sensei felt really guilty as well, because he knew that I was a good student, and I just having a day. And,
Shows you're disciplined.
yeah.